My question, and this is kind of the bigger picture question. So you've signed Square, you've signed McDowell. Does that preclude signing Sheldon Richardson, do you think, or do you think that's still on the table?
I thought it was interesting. Kevin Stefanski did an interview on the radio today, and just really before I came on here, and he seemed to leave the door open for Sheldon Richardson. I think it's worth watching. If Sheldon lands a job, obviously that's fine. It is what it is. But if this thing continues to drag on, and I don't know that either of the guys they've added, and even if you want to get into the undrafted free agents, which I know we're going to do, I don't know that anyone necessarily precludes Sheldon Richardson being able to come back and get on the field. But obviously that cost is going to be a lot less than what Sheldon Richardson would like it to be. So, unless he gets a job anytime soon, this might kind of be hanging out there for a little while.
Well, the only thing that I've seen him attached to the Cowboys, and they said he'd be a fit, but that's another team they got their own salary cap issues that are going to preclude them from making him a big money contract that he's going to want.
Yeah, and it could come down to one of those things where, if this thing really does drag on into the summer, somebody gets hurt somewhere, and then Sheldon gets an opportunity to get a job, something like that. This could be another one of those weird years like last year where there's some free agents that kind of hang out there for a little while because we don't have in-person off-season programs right now. Training camp is going to start at the end of July and should look normal. And that's maybe when we start seeing some of these free agents that have been out there a little while get snapped up. I don't know if Richardson will be out there that long, but I think there is a world where it does play out like that a little bit.
Yeah, and the other thing is, keep in mind, all things being equal, Richardson he knows the coaching staff. He knows this is going to be a very good football team. The only reason for him not to re-sign here is if someone can give him more money. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, and I he's a popular guy in the locker room, really beloved guy in that locker room. So he knows a lot of the players, especially in that defensive line room, but really just across the team, just all gravitated to him in there. And yeah, he knows the scheme, he knows the coaching staff. He's been around it. You can plug and play him. If he's not here in the offseason, if he's not here at the start of training camp, whatever, there's no concern there. You can put Sheldon Richardson out there and play him. But you know what? I can't blame Sheldon either if he thinks he can make $8 or $9 million somewhere. And, he's starting to get a little bit older if he wants to maybe maximize his earning power moving forward here.